Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today it's time for another round of A Diverse World, the original Better World map. Let's hit play, start the game, and see how we do. Okay, so on to the first location, and it looks North American. We've got here the leadsrealestate.net site. Okay. Cornerstone Community Church. Let's take a look. It looks a little busier perhaps down here. So why don't we go down here and see. This looks on the left like maybe the post office or something like that. Chamber of Commerce. Pure Michigan Welcome Center. Okay. So we're in Michigan. The Dixon Area Chamber of Commerce. Dickinson, sorry, it says. Right, so we're in Dickinson area. I don't know where that is exactly. But why don't we take a quick look in Michigan and put down a safety pin while we can. Perhaps worth ruling out the north of Michigan whilst we can. Nice and early. Don't see a Dickinson here. Dickinson area is a little confusing. It might therefore mean that we're not in a town called Dickinson, but rather, it's a sort of a county or something like that, in which case it won't be on the map. So not going to look for too long. But just checking quickly to see if there is a town. And I don't see one called Dickinson. So that's okay. Don't feel too bad about that. And of course the body of Michigan really is down here. So again, worth a quick look maybe. But at this level at least, and I would hope to see something at this level if it did exist, I don't see a Dickinson. Thompsonville, Menon, Beaverton, Shelby, Cedar Springs, Grand Rapids, St. John's, and no. So not sure about that one, not yet anyway. Let's keep having a look, see how we do. Right, we got the street names are here, so worth getting those. East 8th and Stevenson Street, okay, or Stephenson Street maybe. And so, welcome. What does this welcome sign say here? Gene K's. Quilting in classes. Downtown. I'm downtown. Gather. Not sure if gather is anything to go by here. So, here we go. What does this one say? Iron Mountain. City Hall. Iron Mountain. Well, I'm not aware of Michigan being too mountainous, if I'm honest. And the name Iron Mountain just doesn't ring a bell. Are we near a big city like Detroit, perhaps? And I don't think so. We've only got 20 seconds here now, so we're fast running out of time. And we might not find this one. Iron Mountain. That's quite a unique name, so wouldn't expect there to be too many of these. Well, we've got Mount Pleasant, so which we're actually near already, pin-wise. No. Oh, and it was Northern Michigan. Oh, that's frustrating. Iron Mountain. I think we'd have seen that as well at some point if we'd have gotten back up there. I just didn't have the time to go back up. And of course, when I was searching that area originally, we weren't looking for Iron Mountain. So, bit frustrating there. Could have done a bit better, perhaps. Let's go on to the next round. Certainly not bad for a world map, is that? This is the UK. So, let's see. Oh, I thought that was a sign there, but it's just the pin thing on... just the arrow thing on GeoGuessr. So... Rusky, Crickmore, and Gortin. Oh my goodness. Where is that? These are not names that I recognize, unfortunately. Got a few other signs here. Croc. Oh, that's frustrating. And something scenic area. Can we see that? What's the scenic area? Central. Nope, not sure. Going to try and get a better look at this sign because it's about as good as we can get. There's one here as well. Barnes Gap. And Drumley Road. Drumley. Barnes Gap. Oh my goodness. I don't recognise this at all. Central... I don't know. I'm afraid. Don't know. Rusky. A mile away. Do we think we can make it? Possibly. I don't recognise those names. They're sort of too rural, I'm afraid, for me. It looks like a lovely area of the UK, definitely. But I just don't know it. What does this say here? Bin collection service. M&A, £10 a bin. So yeah, definitely UK there. Let's see, is there something on this van here that says bin collection service? Is there an address? There isn't, unfortunately. So no, hoping that the van could help us there. And with only a minute and 30 seconds to go, it's looking a bit low. Time-wise. Hoping for another sign or an intersection or something. Rusky. What's this? That's a housing development here. So, Rusky, sorry. R-O-U-S-K-Y. Absolutely fantastic rolling scenery around us here. I'm going for the Midlands at this rate. I think that feels about right. The Midlands, possibly North England. And we're back out. I'm not sure we'll make it here, so just going to take a bit of a guess at this stage. Let's get in there, put down a pin, and I'm feeling like we could be sort of what's around. Oh, that's a bit too far maybe. So the Yorkshire Dales, not a bad bet. I was actually thinking the Peak District. Do we see a Rusky in here? I'm going to go with the Peak District, but I don't recognise it, so the time will run out. Let's go for there, and just by any chance see if we can see a Rusky. Oh, and look at that, we were in Northern Ireland. Oh, that's a little frustrating. Where were we exactly there? By Rusky, sorry, I keep saying Rusky, but it's Rusky. Yeah, there it is, loud and proud on the map, but unfortunately we didn't get there. Next round. We've had the US and the UK, both places on the world map you think we could do a bit better in, to be honest. Now what's here? This is interesting. We've got quite a developed area, but in amongst flat lands. What is this? Jahong Fifth. Right, well this makes me think of Taiwan. But whereabouts in Taiwan? Because it's usually pretty mountainous. And at the moment, I just can't see anything in the distance. So can we travel some way into the distance to see where we might be? You know, mountains, for example, to the north or to the south could sort of tell you whereabouts they are. This is .tw, yeah, so we're definitely Taiwan sort of works there. And are there any signs here, for example? No, so it's not quite a major intersection, actually, is it? Let's keep progressing. It looks like we're on the main road, so this should help us get somewhere. We've just got lights overhead here, no signs. What's this? And nothing there, unfortunately, that I'll understand. Not even a road number, which is a bit frustrating. But where are we looking now? We're looking out to the north, and it's dead flat. Dead flat. Let's just check out our south and see, you know, mountains to the south there, definitely. We can see them in the distance. Looking to the east, it's also flat, and to the west, it's also flat. So it's kind of mountainous to the south. Taiwan is down here. Let's get in there. Here we are. Oh, no, sorry, I'm in the Philippines still. Whoops. Taiwan. There we go. And I'm thinking, you know, it's mountainous here broadly to the east if we're around here. So we could be in here somewhere, you know, whereby sort of mountains to the south and flat everywhere else around us. So I'm going to put a pin down in here, I think. This looks, you know, it looks plausible. It looks plausible. Let's keep going because we've got the time. We might as well use it. We're going north here, and it looks like we're about to cross a river body. We're clearly on some floodlands here or something. Yes, we're crossing a river now. Crossing some big area, actually. And that is out to sea, it looks like. What's here? That is not out to sea. Okay, interesting. Does that put us on the sort of eastern side of the island, maybe? But here there's mountains all around us. We need somewhere where to the north it looks pretty flat as well. And I just don't see that here. Could we be here, for example? You know, crossing one of these and kind of looking into this, but I'm not sure. I'm going to stick with my guess for the sake of a few seconds. Let's hit guess. Oh! No. You're kidding. I think... Oh, no, I was looking down there. So I wasn't about to guess there anyway. But that logic was right, actually. The sea was out to our east pretty immediately. And we could see sort of flatness all around us and in the distance there. So actually, this was right. We were in Ludong. Okay, next round. Let's keep things going here. Wow, look at this. Look at this scenery. Isn't this just fantastic? Now, where do we think this could be? Could this be Eswatini, perhaps? Lesotho? Oh, wow. We've got some serious mountains over there. I didn't see that in the beginning. Hang on. Let's go back again. Look at this. Oh, my goodness. That's absolutely fantastic. Well, I think that changes things a bit because I'm just not sure that you get mountains that big in South Africa, to be honest. So perhaps then South America is a better guess. Let's see if there's anything on the way here that could give us some kind of clues. Not sure there's much there. We just have to travel down this road, really, to be honest. Just take a quick look behind us. No. Yeah, let's just travel. To be honest, this road looks pretty barren going this way. So happy to go a few corners just to sort of test it out, but I think really no, it's unlikely that there's going to be much there. So let's try in the opposite direction because there is more of a town perhaps this way, and that's what we're relying on here to get some real information. Even a sign at the moment with some writing here. What do we have? Flores, for example, Franklin Flores. So that sort of makes me think of South America more, to be honest. So at the moment I'm going to go with like a Peru or something like that. My goodness, it's really off the beaten track. There's absolutely no doubt. Here we go. Look at these hills. I'm dead keen to find out where this is. Well, look, I don't think we're going to get much further around here, to be honest. Here we go. This is more like it. You know, let's just use this sign as opposed to clicking on down the road. Important to stop sometimes and check. Bienvenidos turística a Cameraya. Chanoko. Cameraya and Chanoko and Cameraya. So, look, I don't know where Cameraya is. Once again, not heard of the place. Unfortunately, that's the reality with the world map. But is it around here? Is it in Peru? You know, I'm expecting a pretty small town. You know, somewhere in the hills. Cameraya and Chanoko. But I really think it'll be a small town like this, for example. There's a lot of C's here, so Chambala district, for example, Las Cruces. I think that's, you know, that's as good as I'm going to get. Kokora district, so we've got districts here. But that's Comunidad is what it's called. So, look, I'm not sure if I'm even in Peru, but I think that that's a pretty healthy bet. Possibly, you know, we're in Bolivia, but it's easy just to name names and hope. Yeah, and look, we were. So actually, we were near La Paz, very near La Paz, in fact. And I'm not sure I'd ever have found that, you know, even if I zoom in this far. Look, there's absolutely nothing there on the map. So really, it would have taken some exploration, I think, to figure this one out. That, on the whole, actually, I don't think is a terrible guess. You know, identified the right region, and, well, you know, we weren't a million miles off. Next round. 5 of 5. Wow, and would you look at this? This looks Scandinavian, possibly New Zealandy. I don't know. Maybe American? Beautiful foliage, you know, autumn time, leaves turning. It feels almost, could be Scottish. It isn't, but... Oh, and would you look at this? We've got European plates. Okay, so we're in Europe. What do we have here? Dalmsvegen. Dalmsvegen. So... Well, that's strange again. Store Eagle Fair. Okay. So is Norwegian possibly right? Southern Norway, maybe? Looks quite... I mean, all of Norway is developed, so... You know, looks pretty developed. Roads in good condition. If it's sort of relatively populous, it would be along the coast or in southern Norway, I would imagine. So it's certainly got the mountains to be Norway and these red houses. So I think, you know, it seems plausible, doesn't it? Got the 60 limit. Okay. You know, the trees look right. I just didn't quite recognize the languages we saw there. So was there an overhead? Oh, it's coming up. Hang on. So what do we have here? Do we have here some kind of sign, please? Krona 11, yeah, so we've got Krona, that's good. Let's check these out. So we're actually on a toll road here, so it's more of a major road than it looks. This is the commune. I think they've got communes in Norway. Yeah, Cell commune. Okay, so that's good. So we need Cell, which, you know, I really don't know. And we should have a sign going the other way telling us which commune we're entering this way. Nordfron. So we're looking for Nordfron and Cell, and also presumably Southfron. We'll find that too. So I've never heard of Cell or Fron. Again, it's one of those rounds, it seems, where I just don't know. But let's just start looking. Again, not always the case, like in Michigan here, that the commune is not necessarily a town, so it might not be on the map. But it feels like we're sort of around here, you know, in this greener area, less west coasty. So perhaps we'll... Is that Selfjord? Seljord? Yeah, well, we'll go with that. We'll take anything we can at the moment. But I don't see a Fron. And really, at this level now, we're restricting ourselves to quite a low altitude. So we're really hoping for things to come up. But in the last 6 seconds, I doubt it. I'm pretty happy with that guess. Feel confident, quietly confident. So, and look, it's, you know, again, not a million miles off. So we were a bit further north of Lillehammer, by the town of Otta. And here we go. There is no Cell and there is no Fron. At least it doesn't seem so. So there we go. Unfortunately, we'd have had to have come across a town, so it required a bit more exploring, perhaps. But in the time that we have, not bad guesses, I don't think. On the whole, you know, we didn't nail a single one there, but we did get close on all counts, I would say. Northern Ireland, a bit frustrating. Should have done better there, especially as, you know, it's my neck of the woods. Michigan, I think we should have found it, to be honest. But the other three, you know, in Taiwan, Bolivia and Norway. I think, you know, close enough. So that's not too bad. 21,107 points in total. Well, thank you very much for watching this video, and see you in the next one.